Today we're going to make these healthy oatmeal date bars that are a perfect dessert for people with kidney disease and all of your friends and family. Nobody will realize that it's a healthy version of date bars and you'll get to eat a nice dessert. So come along with me today and let's make these date bars. Hi, I'm Mathia Ford, your host at Renal Diet HQ. If you're looking for a healthy, sweet, guilt-free treat, these healthy oatmeal bars are going to be perfect for your next gathering. Stick with me to learn how to make these kidney-friendly oatmeal date bars. All right, let's talk about our ingredients. We have oats, which give you healthy fiber. We have flour, melted butter, brown sugar, pitted and chopped dates. I have lemon zest, lemon juice, honey, cinnamon, and baking powder, and some water to cook the dates. So let's get started and make the date filling right after we start the oven at 350 degrees. All right, we're going to turn the oven on to 350. We're going to let that warm up while we're starting to cook our dates. Okay, now we're going to add, to make the date filling, we're going to put water, lemon juice, our lemon zest, our dates, and our cinnamon. And we're going to let that come to a boil and cook it for a little bit to get it broken down. All right, so we've finished cooking the dates, and the last thing we do to make them extra smooth is I use a handheld blender. You can use a regular blender, but we're just going in and blending. Just trying to smooth it out as much as possible. If you want it a little smoother, you can add a little bit more water. All right, so this is what our date puree looks like now that we've finished pureeing it. I'm just gonna set that aside and I'm gonna grab this big bowl and we're going to put our oatmeal, flour, basically all the ingredients we have left, brown sugar, and a little bit of baking powder. I'm gonna mix this up real quick before I add the honey and the butter. Kind of get rid of some, brown sugar can make chunks. Okay, now we're gonna add the honey to add a little more sweetness, and the butter. It's gonna be crumbly. Just trying to moisten everything. I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of water just to make it kind of stick together a little more. So I can add that, doesn't add calories. Makes it a little more sticky so your bars are sticky. All right, let's get our pan ready to put the mix in and start baking. Okay, we're gonna spray the pan. And then we're also gonna put parchment paper in the bottom. I like to spray the pan because it makes the parchment paper stick. And I just kind of squish it in the corners. All right, then we're gonna take half of our mixture and spread it into the bottom of the pan. It is a little sticky. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the date mixture and I'm gonna pour it on top of this bottom crust that we just created, and I'm gonna spread it around in the bottom of the pan. So you can kind of see that. And then we're gonna take what's left and we're gonna kind of make it a crumble. So I'm just gonna kind of crumble it on top because it's super sticky. All right, and then I'm just gonna kind of press it down into the date mixture. Okay, so you see how that ended up with the little bit of the date mixture showing through, but you've got the crumbles all over the top and kind of spread out evenly, pushed in a little bit. We're gonna stick this in the oven and cook it for 35 minutes. All right, so here's our final dish of oatmeal date bars that we took out of the oven. I'm gonna cut it into 8 servings. They're actually fairly large servings. Sometimes I just take the whole thing out, or I kind of lift it up to get to the corner. So there's one. Now we're gonna give it a try, and spoiler alert, I already know it's good. So, These are so moist, and you taste the lemon and the cinnamon in that date. Oh, what a good treat. I'm gonna eat this whole thing.